So welcome back to In the Garage. Today we have an Extang Emax tonneau cover we're going to be installing on a Ram 1500. It's a 2015 edition. It's going to look great. We're excited to show you how it's going to work out. All right, so with the hardware and the top itself, Todd, give us an idea of what we're looking at here and what we can expect from the installation.
Well, in each box you'll receive a cover assembly, a set of clamps to mount the side rails. You'll receive 2 side rails. You'll receive an instruction manual, which will have some warranty information in there for you, as well as a way to contact us in case any parts are damaged or missing. You'll receive 2 couplers that'll tie the side rails to the tonneau cover. And to install, you'll need a 1/2 inch socket, a 3/16 hex head or Allen wrench, and a Phillips head screwdriver. The Extang Emax is the perfect cover for somebody who's looking for all the convenience of a soft tri-folding cover, but's worried about losing access to the bed. The Emax, as I said earlier, takes it to the next level and allows you to fold upright one more time compared to a traditional tri-fold, to give you essentially unadulterated or unobstructed access to the entire bed. It's a great cover, carries a lifetime warranty, it's made in the USA, and it'll take about 10 minutes to install. So as you're unpacking the Extang Emax, what you'll notice, we've incorporated a lot code, which is basically a part number and the production date that we stamp or etch into the underside of the vinyl. If you're ever having a fitment issue, what you want to make sure to do is compare this code to the code that's on the side of the box. They should match, and if you have any issues, reach out to us, we'll make sure it's right for you.
So Todd, maybe explain to us what you're doing there and how that can help the installer at home.
Well, when we're installing the Emax, we place our side rails a 1/2 inch back from the cab wall on each side. So I'm just giving myself a mark so that when I set my side rail, I know I'm in the right spot. Now to install our side rails, we'll need a 1/2 inch socket to mount our clamps. Now when installing, you want to make sure that the top of the side rail does not extend above the bed rail of the truck. And this is a 2-piece bolt-on clamp, so you won't require any drilling or anything to install the cover. Very easy. When you're installing the clamp at the forward location, you'll want to hang back just a few inches because we have a cross member that will tie the cover portion to the side rail, and you want to make sure that you leave room so that the coupling won't interfere or contact the clamp. So now we've got our side rails installed. Now we're ready to put the cover onto the bed. I'm going to prep the cover by loosening up our couplings and inserting them into the forward channel. Now, these are pretty cool. All you do is put it in and rotate 90 degrees and it'll stay in the channel. Once this is in place, we're going to tighten this bolt, and this coupling is going to make contact with our side rails and hold the cover into place. You want to take care to make sure that your cover's centered before tightening any bolts. And it's always a good idea to unfold it to make sure your alignment is true when you unfold the cover. It looks like we're aligned pretty well, so now we're going to go ahead and secure our clasps and buckles here to get this cover out of the way. And we're going to tighten the bolts on the coupling so that the cover is tied to the side rails on each side. Once your couplings have been secured to the side rails, we also have a safety tether that'll tie the cab rail to a footman loop along the bed rail. So you'll loosen these 3/16 hex bolts up to locate the contact point for the slam latch to meet the side rails. So once you found the correct contact point, you can tighten these bolts back up. You want to make sure that you have enough clearance for the slam latch to work, but you also want to make sure that it's going to extend as far as it can underneath that track for a secure latch. If you need to extend the striker outboard at any point, loosen the 4 screws on the latch and you can slide it through the slotted position to extend the striker outboard. Now that you have the cover secured in the front, all it's left to do is unfold it and secure it with our spring-loaded latches. The speed clamps will tuck conveniently into the bow when the cover's not in use, and are very intuitive. There's no adjustment to use them. Simply pop out of the latch, or pop out of the rail, pull down and release when it's secured underneath the bed rail point.
All right, so we have the tonneau installed. As you can see, it looks great. It fits this Ram perfectly. I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. It really does look great, feels great, just a great high quality product. A few of the things I do want to note, it took us about 15 minutes to do this installation, so it really is a no-brainer. It's quick and easy to do, and it really gives you access to your tailgate too. So where some tonneaus, when they're totally unfolded, it really is hard to get to your tailgate or access your bed. With this application, however, you don't need to put your tonneau up or anything. You have that access right there. Super easy to do. All right, so thanks again for tuning in with Total Truck Center's In the Garage. And thanks, Todd, for coming in to help us with this installation.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
It's a great quality product, and we're really happy with how it turned out. If you need more details about the product itself or a part number, check the description below. And also check out a link to our dealer locator. Thanks again for tuning in.